A live shot of the White House. In a little more than 2 months, President-elect Donald Trump and his family will be moving into the private residence there. Lara takes a closer look at what they can expect.
Indeed, Robin. When the Trumps move into the White House, they will face major lifestyle changes, big parenting choices, and decisions about everything from dinner to decor. Take a look. In just 71 short days, the Trump family will have a brand new address, and the task of making the White House home traditionally involves the efforts of the First Lady.
It will be my honor and privilege to serve this country.
But Melania Trump is far from traditional, an immigrant from Slovenia.
She's the first immigrant to be First Lady since Louisa, who was the wife of John Quincy Adams in the 19th century. Second of all, she's a former model.
But Melania Trump's most important job as First Lady will continue to be as full-time mother to the third newest resident of Pennsylvania Avenue, 10-year-old son Barron Trump.
She told people previously that she's a very hands-on mom and that they do not employ a nanny.
Largely shielded from the limelight thus far, Barron is the youngest son of a president to live in the White House since 1963, when JFK was in charge. The Trumps telling George that so far he's handled the process in stride.
How has the experience been for him?
He's taking very well. I keep him balanced and just have him childhood. I just want to have him out of the spotlight for now.
And Barron will be visited by his nieces and nephews, his oldest brother telling Barbara Walters how close he is to the president-elect's grandchildren.
We joke you have to really respect your uncle, even though there's a one-year difference. But
mastering life in the public eye at a young age is bound to be tricky. George W. Bush's daughters wrote in a letter to Malia and Sasha Obama before their father was sworn in, quote, "Although it's an honor and full of so many extraordinary opportunities, it isn't always easy being a member of the club you are about to join." Probably very true. And joining us now, a woman who knows Anita McBride, the former chief of staff for First Lady Laura Bush. Welcome to GMA.
Good morning. Thank you.
So you have been there, you have done it. What are the Trumps in for from your perspective?
Done it multiple times, and I think starting today with this first visual of them all being together, that conveys the unity that we need. And for Mrs. Trump, it'll be the first time she's ever seen the White House. To know that you're going to move in and live there, I'm sure is quite an overwhelming thought.
It must be so daunting. What are some of the tasks at hand that are going to be a challenge for her?
Well, she'll be asked a lot of questions, particularly not today, though. Mrs. Obama, I'm sure, will show her all the rooms of the White House where she'll now be living for the next 4 years. But she should expect, through her staff, a lot of questions from the resident staff that's there, over 100 people that will want to take care of them for the next 4 years.
And she's got to have those answers.
Got to be, well, not right away. Okay. There's time. We've got 75 days of a transition, right?
But she has to really have those answers within those 75 days, or can she have time to sort of sleep on it, just like we all do when we move into?
Absolutely. But the thing is, what the staff is there to do, right after the inaugural parade, and you walk into the White House the first time as the new first family, your things are unpacked, things that you might like to eat are there, the way you're going to entertain your family, who's going to sleep over, all that is decided well ahead of time.
Real quick, Anita, I've got to ask you about Barron. I think about him. I have a little boy near his age.
Sure.
What will it be like for him in the White House?
Well, it certainly is a big change. I'm sure he's worried. You know, will I be able to have my friends over? Where am I going to go to school?
Will he?
Well, of course he'll be able to have his friends over. And that's one of the things Laura Bush conveyed to Michelle Obama, who was worried about the same thing, about her girl's life in the White House. And what Laura Bush told her is, you can have a wonderful family life here, and you will. There's lots of things there for him to share with his friends, including a movie theater. Now you can see first-run movies before anybody else does.
Yeah, one of the many perks, Barron. It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
Anita, it's great to have you here. I hope you'll come back.
I will.
It's really great to have your perspective.
Thank you.